Second in the lobby. Yes, this Watson Rose did get a. Yes, this. Do you see this? Oh my word. Killer said, dog, your team straight buns. Yeah, and then Watson said, you lost to Brazilians at Anaheim.
Brazilians.
Brazilians, I don't even know what the fuck. Brazilians playing Call of Duty.
Pretty much,
I
yeah.
haven't paid attention of this year, to be honest. Oh, you're still not winning maps 4 months later. And then Watson's like, it's not that you didn't pay attention. Addy fried your brain that hard you forgot how to shoot the last 3 years. Yes.
Killer's
Nice
a
try.
bit washed up.
Nice try, Lord. You've always been dog shit. Dead ass rather been and has been than a never.
Okay, Max, we have our first viewer. We have our first viewer in the stream. Welcome to the viewer.
How's it? Look at this game on the road, 50-50 versus TcR Nemesis. TcR, what's your prediction, Adam? Map 1.
I think TcR. I think if 50-50 want a chance to take this game, they really have to. The viewer is none other than Heat today. Hello to you. Hello, sir. Okay, so I think if I'm pretty sure TcR will take the respawn. So if 50-50 and 50-50 are a strong SND team. So if 50-50 want a chance to take this game, they really got to make sure they take at least one respawn, because I am confident in them for the SNDs. But on your side, what's your predictions?
I think I'm gonna go with a bit of an upset. I'm gonna say 50-50 because I personally believe that TcR are a very inconsistent team, and on a good day, TcR have the potential to beat most of the teams in COD. But on their typical days, not really the brightest team. And I think a few days ago, we saw them. I think 3-1 Clan High-5, one of them. I think it was pretty impressive because I don't think High-5 is the worst of teams, but I've seen TcR have their moments, and I think that 50-50 are going to come out strong today.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they do. I did stream 50-50 the other day. I think it was yesterday, and they looked quite strong in the uplink. They almost took it off 5-5. I believe it was a 1 point difference. The SND also close and going to around 11. So as I said before, I think that 50-50 need to take a respawn, and it's going to have to be the uplink. It's definitely going to have to be the uplink if they want to win the series.
Definitely. I think 50-50 is going to come down to how Pren plays today. I think if Pren can really step it up and even go huge for his team, I think they can take a respawn off TcR. But I definitely think TcR have a very strong respawn lineup versing 50-50. I think TcR...
Yeah, definitely. And for those in the view, if the visual looks a bit weird at the moment, I'm just adding Hachi, so because he's asking me to join on him. So just don't be alarmed on your side. I think I need to be made aware of the. Okay, we do have another host, so we will be joining on him shortly. And I think if it's retaliation or breakout, the bigger maps. I think that we will have to see a few NV7s coming into play, making sure that they can take the long range gunfights. But I think that the shorter maps with the ERADs and the K-bars, I'm sure that will definitely benefit 50-50. So I do think if we end up with a scorch or a throwback, I'm sure 50-50 will put up a big fight. But if it is a retaliation or breakout, I'm sure I've got a feeling that TcR will blow them out of the water.
I agree with that call. But I think on respawns, regardless of, I think TcR definitely favourites still to win the respawns. And I think if 50-50 come out strong in this and there, I think it can definitely shake things up a bit, even going into the uplink, future momentum of the game being in 50-50's favour now. But I think if 50-50 do want to win this series, they got to take the S&D and uplink. That's what they got to aim for.
Definitely.
If they can't take that
Max, just come and join me. I'm in the lobby, just waiting. Just make your clan tag live so they know what's going on. To Darren Manthe, what are the maps? We actually have not been made aware of the maps at the moment, so we know as much as you do in that regard. Um, so yeah, just waiting for Titan to start the game up, and we'll have to take it from there. So we do have Decker Haunted. So we are waiting on the 50-50 team, it looks like. Yeah, I think, and Max did point out to me that TcR were just playing a scrim before this, or at least Brad was in an 8, so I've got a feeling that they might be a little bit more prepared for this.
Definitely. I'm just waiting for this to start up. I think Prince currently in game chat asking to veto.
Yes, that's probably what's going on. Hachi's got soon, so maybe they're probably discussing within the chat what they do want to play. I'm imagining that they're saying that they probably do want the larger maps, because you see Pren likes the close quarter engagements in the objective. I think the only decent long range player that 50-50 have is going to be Yaku with his NV7. So other than that, I think like I said, they will really struggle with the longer range maps. But I do really see 50-50 taking these SNDs quite strongly, actually. Although I must commend TcR, because I did neutral their game against EN over 18, and they did pretty well. I believe they actually took the SND off them, so it will be a very entertaining series.
I think if it does go to throwback HP, I think 50-50 are favored to win that map. I think Pren at close quarters, I think it's gonna struggle with TcR's frontline players being Cherry, and I think Cherry and Lala are pretty much 50-50's frontline players. I see Hachi's a very explosive player, so I can see Hachi going off in map 1 if he does need to. And I also see Brad. If Brad uses an ERAD, I think it's gonna be hard for 50-50 to draw. Stop that.
Looks like we might be getting ready. Them going. We are in the game. Let's just switch our teams to Codcaster. Make sure we got the right teams going. Hello to our 8 viewers, 9 viewers actually now. Thanks for joining us this lovely Sunday night. That none of us have anything better to do with our lives. So that's essentially. Looks like the vetoes are going on. They're going down at the moment. Hype's excited to get this underway. So thanks for the support, Kyle. Thanks for joining us.
In the DJL playoffs, Adam, who do you see being the game to watch? What matchup are you looking forward to seeing the most out of these 8 teams?
I think it's gonna be a tough one. Are Bravado included in this playoff?
Yes, they are.
So I think Bravado White Rabbit will be an interesting one. I also think Vinco High Five could also be an interesting one. I don't know if either of those.
I'm gonna go with you on the Vinco High Five one. Vinco and High Five, I think, is gonna be extremely matched with one another, and I think that can even go all the way down to map 5.
Yeah, definitely could go happening as long as Hypes doesn't time out as he does. The notorious disconnector. So, I guess you could call him. So Caden saying, dude, take the comment thing away, please. If you can give me some directions on how one would go about doing that, so I'd be very happy to do that for you. Yeah. Okay, so Caden, I hope I fixed that for you. It looks like the comments are off the screen now, and we are ready to go in regards on our
If everyone
side.
in the chat can leave their predictions for map 1 in the comments so we can have a look and even discuss some of them.
Let me go on my phone actually and have a look at the predictions that are going to come in. So it looks like first map is Scorch, like myself and Max have already said. There's a close range map. Although TcR are the better HP or respawn team, as we could say, I think 50-50 are going to have their best chance here. But just a free-for-all test, just to test the host, and I'm sure we'll be underway shortly afterwards. We have seen Aiden John come into the lobby. I believe we are waiting for bullets potentially. Oh, Davin.
There's Torius mistakes.
Davin Maji has joined the game. We are up to 14 viewers. Thanks for joining us, guys. We are just doing a free-for-all test at the moment, and we will be getting things underway shortly afterwards. So just bear with us.
Eliminate all targets of opportunity.
Looks like 4 bars all around. Looks like we will probably be good to go on this host. I believe it is Static Titan who's hosting, for those who are wondering. And I'm going to assume it's a Joburg host, if it's of interest to anyone. Working our way up to 20 viewers, currently on 18. Guys, if we can get 25 viewers, that would be insane. So let's try and work on that. Come on, man, I'm using a pistol. Can you relax?
We're losing this fight.
Okay, so look like the host was fine, and we will be moving on to the game itself on Scorch. I believe it is. So, TcR prediction for me, I've got. It's going to be close because, as we've said, TcR better respawn team, but the close range map will probably favor 50-50's playstyle. So, as Yogi does love his NV7, Lala switches between NV7 and K-Bar. Brad is probably the only main SMG player for them. So that's probably why I stand there. So I'm going to go with 50-50 to take it over TcR this map. And I'm going to say 250 to 198 is going to be my prediction.
I'm actually going to go with TcR for this map. I think they've just got a better frontline players. Even though Brad, I think, is going to lead the front line, he's going to be that frontline ERAD player. And I think Hachi's going to help out on this map specifically because I see Yogi is often that laid-back NV4 player. I'm going to say TcR going to take it 250 to 168. My prediction is map 1.
So let's see who's going to win that prediction. And I'm sure we will be underway very shortly.
Any minute now.
Okay, so make sure you're in Quadcaster. Just get it ready.
Currently in Carcass stuff.
Okay, great.
I think we should be starting right now. Any second.
So the UNSA team, who's UNSA if you can just tell me quickly?
Pretty sure UNSA is TcR.
TcR.
And we're underway. I'm gonna say definitely two players to watch out for this game. I'm gonna go with two rosters. I'm gonna say Cherry on TcR and Hachi as well, and on 50-50 I'm gonna say Deca and Mythics.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
maybe I can see.
I think. Do you want to start off? Do you want to start off with Davin, Logic Mythics?
Yeah, I wanna actually start with Davin. Davin's got the teabag, taunt,
Active camo.
rocking active camo.
Gotta make sure he's really slaying out so he can get that and make some big play for his team.
I definitely think the camo player is one of the most important. Let's go see on TcR. I'm gonna tell you the camo user. It's Hachi on TcR, so it's gonna be a battle between camo. I think we can ever get it beside that elbow hill drill. It's gonna be the favorite team. So we on Logic Mythics, and let's see what he can do off the break. Yeah.
Also, he's got a pre-nade coming in. Jam it up. Pick up one. Pick up two. Very well played. Let's see what's going on Aiden John's side of the things in the hero at the moment.
Well, he got 3 seconds, he's gonna stay up, and I think 50-50 is gonna get most of his time right now. As you can see, TcR are going through drill, 4 of them are going through drill. I don't think that's a great move, because I think they're gonna pick that up any second now.
I think Pren's really picked it up at the moment, probably giving that call out to his team, staying alive at the moment though. And this is what I was talking about when the closer maps favor 50-50's playstyle. You see Pren unfortunately falling, but Aiden John and Davin are still in the hill.
Yogi is going pretty big on the side of TcR. He's actually
on a 3 streak.
Close range, surprisingly doing that well with an MP4.
One of the Scarab as well.
I think 50-50 are beginning their rotation. I think they would rather get drill spawn, but I think they're spawning top corridor, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna try get that. They need to try break this. I think TcR is gonna have that early rotation on. And I think if you TcR now, you gotta push through drill. If you don't push through drill, you're gonna lose this hard point very quick. As you can see,
Prin gets the first pick. Aiden John probably gonna be the front line here with his teammate going elbow. Just gonna play the head glitch very well played.
And Deca's gonna pick up one, and 50-50, and just like that, they're gonna break that. They must always keep their R drill, even push drill up to keep that spawn. As Deca's
triple positive on a 2 streak and picking up the time for his team, really doing it all. K-bar in hand, picks up the one. Can he get the other one? And he does!
Deca's going absolute massive this map.
Still staying alive, brilliant contesting, Yaku can't get it done.
On him off the head glitch.
So Davin's really gonna hold the scrap. Can he pick up the last one? He can. Ooh.
Davin's reloading.
Davin picks it up.
Davin picks up the kill.
Bit of a teabag. He knows me watching him. He knows what's going on. Let's stay on board with him on a 2 streak. Can he continue it?
Prin gets a double. Prin is going absolute massive in the hill there. His teammates gonna back him up any second now, and as you can see, TcR's last player is, I think, Yogi. I think they are spawning one's top corridor, and then they all spawning corridor and Warren side. I think Yogi's taken out. I think now 50-50 can definitely hold some a big load of palm.
And you see, this is really what you want from your camo player on a 3 streak, one off his Scarab. If he keeps going on like this, he will earn his camo relatively early. And brilliant spawn knowledge unfortunately gets taken out there. Aiden John still playing around the back there.
Hachi gonna be taken out. I feel like if Hachi can turn up for TcR, I think TcR can take this with relative ease.
Definitely,
but
and you see though,
game, he can't.
I think it's gonna be who's gonna rotate early. We see Aiden John has already made it over here. Just gonna stay maps, plays live. Do we have any of his teammates here? Davin's also in the back, coming out of blue right now. I think they know the way they're spawning. They know they've got the map knowledge. They see what's going on. Callouts have definitely come in, and I'm sure they'll be able to get a good hold on this hill as long as they just play their lives well.
There's one in maps. I think that guy's
Brilliant
really
plays from Davin.
Davin just went absolute huge, and Ripage is going to answer back, and that's going to put.
Davin knows what's going on. He turns around. He sees him in blue. He's going to probably get that scope. Gets the kill. Gets the. Oh, doesn't get the second.
Massive right now, and I think if he can carry that up, 50-50 are going to take this map.
And it's not even over him. We see Aiden John as well on a 3 streak.
Ripage is definitely the man impressing me, and so is Davin. I think if they could carry this up, they're going to. Ripage is just going absolute massive, and I feel like the slaying power of 50-50 is just absolutely obliterating TcR right now.
Aiden John, the Cullinan machine, on a 6 streak. Can he continue this? We see Davin on a 4 streak, the slaying really coming in now.
If he can get that Trinity, that's going to really help them on the later stages of this game.
Davin does die on a 5 streak. Aiden John probably going to play his life. He's running a Warden, getting a bit hopeful. Can he play his life successfully though? Picks up one, does fall short.
50 off that street, that is very unfortunate for him. As we're going to see a 50-50 out spawn in top hanger.
Davin won't pick it up, but will get traded by Yaku.
Going to pick up one.
Yaku does fall.
Traded. And Ripage does have his FTL in hand, so he can definitely make a play with that.
Just staying alive very well.
He's going to be taken out.
But if we go, let's go on board with... Oh, Cherry does fall. But if we see Aiden John is double positive.
See what Haunted can do right here. Spamming those stuns.
Prin is struggling in the kills department, but he is kind of that first line of defense in the hard point. Does pick up one though. Can he continue this? But we do see Yaku on a 3 streak. All 4, Aiden John will pick it up.
Mainly struggling because his teammates are just slaying out. They are literally just slaying out the opposition, and I feel like Prin can just carry on holding this time and even just playing. Just lucky look, now he's starting to turn up, and Prin's gonna pick on a bit of a 3 streak there, and I think 50-50 have the rotation, but they are giving up that drill area of the map when they should have at least one guy set out there to hold the spawns of that drill. So I feel
absolutely.
Like if TcR can get a few gunfights, they can definitely take control of this hill.
And Yogi's gonna try push in, does get one, does get traded there.
As you see, the side of 50-50, they are spawning top hanger now because they did lose that drill spawn, so now they're going to be coming top and bottom of hardpoint. That's up to TcR Nemesis to watch that, and I feel like they're going to get one.
And if we can take a look at Hachi is struggling in the kills department. He's usually the main slayer, but he is on a 2 streak. Hopefully this is a turning up time for him. Does spot the 3rd. Does get the assist.
He's a very explosive player. I can see him going off at any time in this game, or even series as well. So I feel like that's not much of a surprise for him. And then I think Lala playing Hill is definitely helping out the side of TcR Nemesis, but I want to see more of them actually interacting with the hardpoint, as I feel like if you go to the side of 50-50, they've Yaku playing the Hill with 1 minute 48 and 17 and 11. That is a crack of a game for him, what he's
100%. And you've got Yogi as well, using the cable on a 4 streak at the moment, really trying to pick it up for his team, because his team are playing a little bit under average, not necessarily badly, but not at the level that you're gonna need in order to take out this game.
50-50 hitting these spawns is a great play, but unfortunately Pren gets taken out, and I think Yaku is gonna look for find one at the back, and I feel like they're in a bad position right now. I feel like they're gonna lose the majority of this time, but I feel like if they can get an answer back on next rotation, it can.
Yeah. But you see that TcR have 3 down right now. Aiden John in the back of the hill. Can he get this pick? And he ends up getting it. So that's 15.
Lala would just wait on a 5 streak. Let's just see if he's got streaks. I think he does. He's picked up a Scarab. Let's see if any.
But we got Aiden John. Aiden John currently on a 3 streak, does get taken out by FTL. But it does look like
Trinity's in play.
And this hill you really do want a Trinity or bombardment just in case something goes wrong.
Prince gonna be taken out.
But if you see Davin had a brilliant start to this game, currently 16 and 16, so he has to have slowed down somewhere along the line. Does get taken out though, but Lala on a 2 streak with time as well. One of the very rare things that you can see a player playing really well, and he's picking up the time on a 3 streak as we speak. Almost a 4. It's gonna contest. Brilliant kills from Lala.
50-50 are falling a bit behind right now. I think they need to start stepping it up. I think even send a few on the flanks instead of just hitting them forward, because I feel like they're just not winning those one-on-one engagements, and I feel like TcR
Yeah.
just taking advantage of them right now, and I think that if they start to give TcR too much of a gap, I think it can end very negatively
100%.
for the start of 50-50.
I mean, if you see at the end of this hill, if it keeps going this way, they'll get to about 209 points, which is really
Actually-
dangerous because you can actually finish off the game only once you hit 190. So we're really gonna have to be looking at 50-50 for a good rotation here to this next HP. But they don't have any specialists, unlike the side of TcR with 2. Yalki's getting closer and closer to his kinetic, but still not quite there yet.
I feel like 50-50 gonna start holding down these next 2 HPs. I think if they can do that, they can easily close the game out. And mathematically, they can also close the game out. So
If Yalki has a good heal here and he gets his kinetic, he can break next for them. So it's really gonna work out if Yalki can pick up a couple kills if he can. Does pick up one, he does earn his kinetic.
And he's got his kinetic.
Oh, but he is gonna use it. He is gonna use it. I don't know if I agree with it, but he does hold down the hill. But he does hold down the hill nevertheless. 20 seconds, this is valuable time. Don't know why they're giving it up so easily. Maybe to play their lives, who knows. But we do have giving TcR the scrap and kinetic gets used.
So TcR push that drill spawn, and like I said, that can be crucial. 50-50, don't push out drill. I feel like TcR just gonna barge themselves in there.
We do have a couple players on the side of 50-50 who are in the hill, and it's Aiden John getting that initial pick.
Pushing drill, and Mythics picks up a huge 2-piece, and I feel like that's going to put 50-50 in a good position. If his teammates can answer back very quick, Yaku gets a 2-piece, and that's on to 50-50 already. I think they got to hold down this whole hill.
If you look at AJ, he's holding down elbow on a 3 streak, really playing well, proving a lot of the doubters wrong here. I think it's definitely going to come down to this next rotation. How do 50-50 want to play this? Do they want to keep all of this time and hope for one rotation, or do they want to secure a rotation and maybe give up like 10 seconds or so?
If Rapage, and that's huge, that's great trading from the side of 50-50. I feel like
brilliant,
if they can hold down the second, I think 3 of them must rotate, one of them hold that scraps, and I feel like that's how they must do it. I don't think. And if Pren can get this kill, that's absolutely massive from the side of Pren. And now there's 2.
Hey, look what you see, Gavin. Gavin has an active camo to work with. Not that he'll even need it.
Just went huge at that last kill. 2 people lost at the back. I think 50-50 can potentially close the game out for us.
Definitely.
If they can just hold us down.
100%, and they have camo to work with.
As we just saw, Elite feel like 50-50 are definitely.
Gavin does use his camo.
He's gonna pop his camo.
What's gonna happen? Does pick up one. Brilliant play to kill the guy at the back. And they do take control. So 20 seconds here. I want to see what.
I'm pretty sure where they spawn. They're spawning middle map. They're spawning middle, and there's
very difficult situation for TcR at the moment.
That is going to be very difficult to break. And there's 9 points available, as we can see.
AJ does pick up one. Is he going to pre-fire? No. Kinetic pop by TcR. What's going on with Yogi?
He's going to get taken out.
Lala is in the hard point. Centurion in hand.
Oh, and that's going to be broken by the side of TcR Nemesis. And they cannot win of this TcR. But I think 50-50 must at least. I think the TcR rotates.
But you see, the interesting thing is, Hachi still has his active. So if they do push it to the next hill, he can active.
50-50 needs to 2 on rotation. Oh, they are losing control of Nick.
This is going to go down to the wire.
This is falling apart straight away for 50-50. As Hachi is going to pop that. Cherry gets a massive kill there.
He does pop his camo. What's gonna happen here? Picks up the initial, gets the second, and that could potentially be it.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be game on the side of TcR gonna take map 1. I'm pretty sure with that. And that just went right down to the wires.
250 to 244. I think many people probably thought TcR were gonna take it a lot by a larger margin, but as we said, 50-50 do excel in these close range maps. I think that's why it was so close. But for SND, as I've expressed quite a lot, especially before, 50-50 are a brilliant SND team. So I'm definitely looking to them to close it out.
Definitely think Hachi turned up towards the end there. As he was falling behind midway of that game, he turned that score completely around. Got at least 1 minute to know, as you can see from Lala went completely massive in that hill, carrying his weight, and with 2 minutes 32 seconds in hill, 2 minutes, sorry, and then 10 defense, that's great on his part. And I feel like on the side of 50-50, Rapage going huge, Jacko also getting 2 minutes 48 in the hill. Jacko, sorry, wrong pronunciation. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong as well. Afrikaans is a bit lacking, and he's gonna get 29 kills with 23 deaths, 2 minutes 48 in the hill, and 13 defense. So that's an absolute massive performance from him and Rapage on the side of 50-50. I definitely think Pren needs to turn his scores around, and I think he can do that. Being that
So-
frontline play for 50-50 is a bit of a hard job at the same time.
I'm looking at the comments on the stream on my phone at the moment. I already said before this map, TCR to win 3-1. Definitely plausible if 50-50 don't take the uplink. But I think Daure was thinking the same as myself when I say that 50-50 will close out this S&D.
I feel like 50-50 are kicking themselves after that first HP. They came so close to winning that, and I definitely thought that at midway of that game they started to bring it back. As you saw on that draw hard point, TcR did start to pull a lead over the side of 50-50, and I feel like that was definitely the turning point of that game. And then 50-50 managed to hold the whole of second HP, and then they got into that hangar hard point, and they almost closed it out, only 6 seconds short. I feel like they should have sent 2 there, 2 on rotation instantly instead of 4 pushing that. But let's get on to the next map. What's your prediction, Adam?
I've got our 50-50 to take it 6-4. That's my prediction.
Strong prediction. I'm going to go with 6-4 as well. I'm going to go with the exact same thing. 2-50-50. I feel like this is going
Will
to be
we
their
see
map.
any snipers in play? I don't know if we have
I'm gonna
any
look
top
forward to that.
snipers
I'm
in
gonna look forward to
the.
that. I'm a
in these
fan of
teams.
seeing that. I'm a fan of seeing snipes in competitive Call of Duty. So let's see if they do have any.
Lala's got his fists out, Yogi and V7, Cherry with his fists out, and Hachi with his K-bar. Nothing special there. Erad,
there's any snipers on either team, so-
NV7, and K-bar. So no snipers on either side. I think Cherry's gonna be bomb planter, and let's see what he can do in this first round with bomb in hand.
I'm definitely looking towards Hachi to go off in this map. He's a camera player on the side of TcR, so definitely needs to work towards that camera at the same time. As he's going to be
100%.
hit by 3 people from 50-50 heading towards A. 3 in that site and 1 outside. This is definitely going to end bad for TcR.
This is how, for those wondering, if any of you knew, this is how you play S&D. You've got 3 around you to get that first pick. Brilliant place for 50-50, but they do lose those
Cherry's gonna
gunfights,
take one.
unfortunately. But a
They
pre-fire
challenge
coming
Cherry
up from
now,
them.
and last one's come 2v1 on the side
1v2.
of TcR.
I think Pren has the brains for it. Let's see if he does have the gun skill though. What's gonna happen here? Don't know if he wants to peek this. No,
Don't challenge with an
definitely not.
Erad.
He knows to pick up that NV7s for any
Pick up
long range gunfights. And
Definitely.
Yogi
Take a
will
team.
most likely get bombed down. Yes, he will. So let's see if
I
Pren
think
can
he saw. I
read
think
it.
he did see his feet. Did he see his feet planting that bomb? I don't think so, but
Ooh, but not the
bad
best timing for Pren over there. Bit of shaky shots coming in, going on the lower wall run. I think TcR are more than set up for this though. And they do end up
always
taking
takes
round
the
1.
first one. TcR gonna take the first round, and I think Haji didn't get a kill that round, and he's camera player only around 1, so not really anything too special. Then I feel like Lala carrying on that good performance from the HP into the S&D, which is always a good sign.
Who do we want to go? Maybe let's go on board with Lala. 2 kills already, going toward that scarab. And we'll see what he can do.
The start, and I think
He's just gonna lay back.
decent. 2 middle. Yeah, I think this is the typical strat. One sitting in that corner and one sitting second HP. I feel like this is the best strategy you could use. You can watch his bottom wall run and his left side, and then the guy in the corner can focus on the end.
No
They
interactions
are
have
getting
come
bombed
across.
down. As Haunted is getting bombed down.
Does get it down,
And-
so I think 50-50 should be favourites to win this round if they don't peek anything stupidly.
And they've already got first blood, so I feel like they could easily win this round. And Yogi's gonna answer back as soon
Oh,
as I say
Pren will
that.
trade it though.
It's on the-
Pren will trade it. 3v2, bomb down.
trade's coming from
Definitely
Pren.
50-50's round over here. Unfortunately,
Ooh,
Pren does
gonna
get taken
gunned off
out.
that head glitch. Ooh, and then another.
Nades coming in from the side of 50-50.
Oh, and Lila's
2v1 situation, this is going to be huge.
Yaku versus Brad. Yaku just needs to play the time, don't even challenge.
Oh, good plays
He's
from
just gonna do
Yaku.
just that.
Brilliant
Good plays
plays.
from Yaku. I get that play completely. Cherry is already 3/4 away from that FTL, and I feel like if he can get that,
Yeah.
I think as he gets that, he must use it the round he gets it. I feel like he potentially could get 2 with the performance he's having, or even.
Definitely. However, I really do want to see a sniper come into play. This is a map where you really can do work with it. It's potentially the biggest map in the game. But I do want to start this round with Cherry. 125 off his Scarab. Yeah, I'd say like 2/5 off his FTL. So let's see what he can do.
And one's just Yogi's cautiously watching playing, but I don't think anyone
Let's get the
is.
jammer. Could be huge. It does get taken out though. And it's Pren. Pren knows what's going on. Can he get the second though? Pren sees one. Pren gonna play this
Yogi's
smart. Not gonna peek
challenging
too much.
one. Pren's gonna wait behind his truck and he's gonna meet him on the head ledges. And Pren, I don't agree with that challenge much at all. But
Typical Infinite Warfare, killed behind a wall. But unfortunately, I agree with you there. Pren probably shouldn't have peeked that with the SMG. I think having more than one SMG or using that SMG repeatedly is pretty weird on a big map like this.
I feel like you just saw TcR just flank through second HP. I think this is very unexpected. I don't know if 50-50 will expect it, and I see 50-50 are still looking at A, and TcR managed to flank right through their spawn. This is definitely not what 50-50 is expecting, as that just hit them hard, and I think Lala and Hachi are both going to just set up at the back here, I think.
Yeah, definitely, that's essentially what they do.
It's very hard to break for Rapage and Yaku. I feel like
let's see where they're planning to break the back, so this is definitely doable, as they both take the players head on. But I believe it was Hachi who went around. Picks up the first.
Ooh, I think that should be traded out.
It's taken out.
And that is.
Oh, and Lala will take it out. Brilliant setups from the side of TcR at the back of the map. They knew that they were going to have to challenge. Well. Yeah, definitely.
I felt like on the side of 50-50, they should have also concentrated on that second man instead of just hitting that first, because obviously the second would be near. But let's just head on. I think this round we should head on to Cherry. Let's see what he can do.
Cherry, let's see what Brad can do. Hasn't made any progress toward that FTL since we last saw him, and I think he will pick up now that there's nothing on A, but he will keep on done so.
SDF. And that's, I don't agree with that play necessarily. Then one war run. That's
very questionable. I agree with you. Jammer's coming in from the side of TcR. He does have that FTL to use, so in any sticky situation,
I think Yaku saw the guy top hanger, and that is a great kill, great accuracy coming from Yaku. I feel like that was a spectacular kill.
Yaku is in the midst of a few players, yeah. Yaku, I don't know if he knows the guy there loading, just crouching at the moment, but he will. This could be a bait and switch here, if he can turn around. And I think that player loading, I don't know who it was, but they probably called out.
Coming from 50-50 to rotate to B, I think this is the right play to make. I feel like TcR are going to start to expect it like right now.
I'm sure they'll plant it on their side. I'm sure they'll plant it on their side, I would hope so, but they don't. They plant it on their side.
Flanking through caves, so that was going to plant it towards their side, and I think TcR are going to catch them whilst planting the bomb. Rapage doesn't expect it, but 2 are coming from mid bay, and I think as they see 2 of them cross, they are jumping. And
but he does stay alive. Brilliant from him. Yaku.
50-50 play, that's very risky.
Yaku stays alive somehow. We'll never know.
And I think TcR are going to break the setup with. Oh, now
2v2
I feel like this is big ball. I don't think 50-50 should challenge, but I think.
But Cherry does have his FTL. He does have his FTL to use, but they do get taken out. And you might have noticed that the setup that 50-50 had just now, where they sent 2 players back map, very similar to the setup that TcR had. So they probably said, you know what, they did that and it really worked. Let's try it ourselves, and positive results came from that.
Definitely.
And if you look on the side of 50-50, AJ does have his FTL as well, so that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But it will be a 4-man stack on the B site for the side of TcR. I think Brad sees one mid bay, did the jump up. Definitely the call outs come in, you see the shots coming in as well. Interesting to see how he plays this. It's very interesting to see how an Elad player can
Right.
play breakouts. Just slow
Brad's
peeking
the bomb
corners.
carrier on the side of TcR, I think.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna get that bomb down.
Pointed is spraying down the spiral. Yaku is potentially in a position to pick Brad off. He's gonna get shots onto him. And I feel like
Ooh.
this is actually a solid setup, and he's gonna put small bullets on the guy in mid bay. Very huge pick from Davin to pick that
Let's
first
see what's going on.
Feel
Davin and I don't know who it is, but Davin does pick up the next.
What a
This is
great
going to be
goal.
very difficult. Let's see what
Davin
Cherry's
is-
going to do. He's got his FTL to use. Cherry will not find him, and it will be Yogi with an
Suddenly down
NV7.
to a
Last
1v4 and a
man.
Yogi, and can Yogi do this?
Ooh,
He'll be
unfortunately
taken out
not.
soon
I was
after.
thinking potentially if he had fiber optics, maybe he could have got the two of them, but unfortunately the copper lines will disappoint
Let's
him.
just take a moment to like look at the series Rapage is currently having. He went absolutely massive in that first HP, and he's carrying on that performance into the S&D 7-3, working towards those streaks now. I feel like
I think we could be seeing TcR Cyanide coming back from his good old days. Maybe and then the time he's been
Definitely.
putting in is definitely showing off. Let's see what AJ's doing. Let's see what he's doing right. Maybe he's 275 off a Trinity. Forgot to change his streaks for the S&D, but potentially if he
I think they
carries
should
like
have
this,
given Rapage bomb this round. But
yeah, I would
Craig's
say
gonna
that as
carry
well.
on taking bomb. I think they should send at least one more war run, and Prince gonna wait. I think they are juking this and going.
Oh, this could work out brilliantly. AJ making noise on B, but I think TcR have recognized this, and you see Brad already on the A site. You see Yogi flanking around.
I think Pren can get a bomb plant. Pren needs to push up now because they are all focused on the Rapage shooting at B. That the whole of TcR is rotated over. I think this
So
is
see, AJ
definitely-
will pick up that kill, 175 off his Trinity, and but that first blood from TcR forced AJ to wrap back toward his spawn on this Jeep at the moment. But it did work out for him
feel
because he
like-
did get that pick.
And then there's one middle. I think Rapage could get into a gunfight. He's gonna pull out of it, so I don't think he'll be able to get in that gunfight anytime soon. Pren right there. I think TcR have noticed they are A. Oh, and Yaku does spot it out. TcR are gonna rotate right now. I feel like they are rotating through second hold. There's one middle for TcR, and now I think there's two middle. There's one bottom hill, one top hill. I feel like
I think AJ, I mean not
both
sorry,
of
not
them are gonna
AJ.
fly hit through showers. Pren could be in some trouble there. Showers,
AJ could
and I-
find his pick though. AJ could find the pick he needs. Unfortunately, his shots do get baited. Ooh, put some shots down. Nothing coming out of it. This could be a huge bait and switch coming in from 50-50 as he's just teasing them around the doors.
Ooh,
AJ
and
will
one's on
clean
the
up the
bomb, as you
damage.
can see. I think one's on the bomb. There's one on the bomb there.
Let's have a look at him. Oh, yeah, he
Oh,
actually
he is
only
at the
started
bomb.
picking it up now. So AJ can come in. AJ with the AJ, Rapage. Oh,
Oh, we saw a bit of extra cyanide right there.
we did. If he could have, instead of re-challenging that, if he managed to get out with his life, that would have been massive. Potentially got his Trinity as well. So,
Well, he
but-
still got the
yeah.
Trinity.
Did he?
He did get the Trinity. Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay,
got the
okay.
Trinity. I think he didn't. He managed to just off that bombardment. 75 off, almost turning on Hachi. Could have been in a lot of trouble right there for TcR.
100%.
I feel like the camera race is definitely in the favor of Hachi. Let's see if he's got it with a 900 score. I don't think he does. I think he's.
No, he's getting close
3/4
though,
off.
and he's one off a Scarab, so that
Davin-
could be interesting to
Davin needs
see.
to definitely work on getting towards camera. He's only halfway. So I feel like
Cherry does
we
time
have
out. This could really
have a
bite them in the
timeout.
butt, and you'll
I'm
see.
pretty sure doesn't the host have to end? after this round?
I'm
After this
not
round.
entirely sure because first blood was not drawn. Not entirely sure what the rules are around that. But I do agree with Hachi taking it A because they know
Rapage is going to
AJ.
take on the Trinity. Yeah, this is definitely the right move. I think he's a bit aware that they will end the game.
Oh, but
he doesn't pick
AJ
up one,
does
so
get the
that's
kill.
instantly a 2v4, so I feel like...
But
I
Yogi
think that
does
could
pick
be
one up.
traded out. Is Yogi
Yeah.
going to get away with his life? But there was one... Ooh,
I've
Prince will
got a
pick that
feeling
up,
Yogi
never
has the potential to got that NV7 in hand. It is breakout, so it will favor him.
Yogi's taking out it. Is Lala still up?
Because
Currently
the
4-4.
kill. Oh, sorry, yeah, I meant Lala.
Yeah.
But I don't know if 50-50 no bombs down because it was killed with the Trinity. Nobody actually was able to check that bomb was down, so they might not know that information. It will come down to if Lala can get this initial pick
I
and
feel
if
like
50-50 trade.
Lala's just going to play for the pick. I even would be debating just jumping off the map at this point. I don't think there's much hope. I don't think he wants to be feeding Davin towards camo, so I think
Definitely
jumping off the map
something to
would
think
be
about
the
now.
best option for Lala. I don't think he should be on the map if Davin would have killed him, it would be a bit of a...
He just
wouldn't be the best move.
Oh, I think he wants to get that kill. Unfortunately, misses out.
I think he must... Yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay.
he gets away with his laugh and doesn't feed them any more streak. Agree with the play, but...
So yeah, 6-4 really looking like it's a potential outcome of this.
I feel like this would be a good answer back for the boys at 50-50. I think if they can answer back with this game, I think they can definitely take it in uplink.
We look at
I'm gonna back them in that.
Yeah, the side 50-50, yeah. And we see that Pren close to his overdrive, and a big map like Breakout Overdrive is definitely useful if you want to rotate to a site if you went to the wrong bomb site or anything of
I
that
think
sort.
realistically, Yaku's not going to be getting reactive armor this game.
Oh,
I feel like a
definitely,
bit of a
yeah,
disappointing game. So I feel like if,
then
if he
again-
can at least turn it up right now, if it can definitely be easier for the side of the boys from 50-50, and I feel like with Rapage going huge, I feel like it's just benefiting 50-50. And he's gonna find first. He's gonna
Echo does
back
find
at
one,
50-50 are
and so does
suddenly in the
Yaku.
3v2 situation.
Cherry in a 1v3.
For 50-50. 50-50 are definitely looking to close this round out, and I feel like it's going to be closed out any minute now.
The Juice does pick on one.
Brad's going to found one.
Yeah, with the
Brad can
Elad.
potentially still do this.
Unfortunately, he gets caught out.
Soon after, so unlucky for the start of
6-4,
TcR.
still standing strong.
I feel like that prediction is definitely a strong one.
5 hits required to kill Brad Cherry. Let's see what's going. So Pren does actually have his overdrive to use. Hachi itching closer and closer to his camo, probably 1 or 2 kills off. And Brad with a bomb. Oh, do you know what's interesting? I don't know if Brad used his FTL before he timed out, so now he's going to re-earn it. Definitely could disadvantage the side of TcR.
He's going to stun one in the corner. I think that guy should be taken out any second. And
yes, he does. And that is the camo player, so that's a big kill.
I think definitely Mythic has fallen a bit
Pren
behind
does pick up one,
the
though.
camera race. Pren onto back.
Ooh.
And that's a huge 2 kills for on the side of 50-50. Rapage, will be taken out. Up to Pren in the 1v2. I feel like Prenushlin can definitely clutch this.
He's got the brains. Does he have the gun skill? NV7 in hand on a head glitch. Ooh, nobody peeks him.
He could get some good timing.
Ooh! Oh, unfortunately.
Unfortunate timing.
And again, I think, I hope this wasn't Hachi that killed him, because he could have worked to his camo. That was not, it was Lala, actually. Probably itching closer to his Centurion as well. So I think Hachi does have his camo, he does, and I would highly recommend on his side, just go maybe camo mid, or wait for the call out to a site and go and camo that site. You can't playing any risks right now. 50-50 really need this map. They felt like they may have lost out last map, so they're really going to be looking to wrap it out here. Pren making his way onto site.
I feel like they should definitely rush that bomb plant. I feel like Pren with the overdrive needs to try invest it into this round. I feel like if Davin can still get at least 2 kills this round, I feel like if it goes to round 11, just have that active right there. Can definitely choose. Hachi does have active camo, so
he does, yeah.
50-50 definitely are in a bit of a...
He does camo. What's he gonna do? He does know where one is. He sees the one. Can he turn around? Pick up a second. Massive play from Hachi.
That can't happen on the side of 50-50.
But Cherry turns out again! But AJ!
It's 1v1! 1v1 between Yogi and
FTL is available! AJ sees one.
X-Taz.
X-Taz.
Oh, he's gonna back out. Clever player. I respect this play completely. He just waits this
out. This is where the true veteranship comes in. Proper trigger discipline. Of note. Sees him. Oh, brilliant plays!
Coming from Rapage, and what a great map he ends it off. 14-5. To answer back, 50-50 now. 1 map on the board. Shows TcR. I feel like going into this map 3, I'm going to favor 50-50. Just with that confidence, and I feel like if Brad's internet doesn't start healing, I feel like it could definitely end with a negative for TcR.
Yeah, definitely. And so our prediction was good, 6-4. Well done to us both. We both put that forward, and I think 50-50 really will take that momentum into the uplink. So even if Brad manages to stay in the game for its entirety, I think that 50-50 do have a good chance of taking it. And like I said in the beginning, if they want to take this series, they really have to take a respawn, obviously, to get the 3 maps, and uplink is probably going to be that game.
Definitely. I feel like if you are 50-50 want to take this uplink, I don't know what map 4 is, but I'm assuming if it is a retaliation or breakout, you definitely do not want to be relying on that map.
Yeah,
Able to
100%.
take away from the side of TcR. I feel like they've got a lot more NV4s and long-range players in that team than the side of 50-50 do. But
And
let's see if Brad does reconnect to the
Brad does say he just tweeted, "I'm about to choke slam my internet." And for those who don't live in Joburg but complain about Telkom, you must recognize Joburg Telkom and the rest of South Africa Telkom is two completely different situations. Joburg Telkom is about 100 times worse than any other Telkom. Any person in Joburg who's called Telkom will verify that. So I hope he comes back and joins the lobby, and we can resume the series. And Brad comes back into the lobby, so we will.
Brad definitely
resume.
reconnected. That's very lucky. I'd hate to have TcR.
Yeah, you would hate to reset and then your thing doesn't come back and you get forfeited. You'd really.
I think we've had plenty of experience.
Yes, we have. We're with one of the teams playing at the moment, so I don't want that karma to come back and haunt them in DGL as it did for us. So.
I feel like they have had a bit of karma with that situation, that instance.
Okay,
but yeah,
potentially.
let's get on to this next map. I feel like I'm gonna favor 50-50. I'm gonna say they're gonna take it 7-2.
Like we said at the beginning,
like
Throwback and Scorch close range maps definitely favors the playstyle of 50-50. So that's another thing to consider. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna keep it a low scoring game. I think it will be low scoring. I'm gonna say 4-3 to the side of 50-50. I'm gonna guess low scoring.
I feel like I can't preach this enough really. It's going to come down to that race of that camo play. Remember, camo is basically a guaranteed 1 or 2 pointer in this specific game mode that can really help change the game momentum. And I feel like if whatever team can get that camo quicker, or if one team can't get that camo, it's going to really affect how the outcome of this game does change. Or if the other team is in fact slaughtering the other team, I don't think Camo is going to be that much of a play, but if the game is close, Camo is going to be probably one of the biggest specialists and probably the biggest X factor in this game.
And I think we owe it to Aiden John to go on board with him. He's been having such an amazing series. Definitely an MVP so far. Will interact with 2 players around here. Does get taken out though. But Davin's on the 1 streak. Picks up the 2nd. Good plays from Davin. Yaku using the Cerberus.
Davin definitely showing up 2v4 that to make that a 2v2.
Making it a 2v2 again, yeah. And Davin's going to play his live top radio. Or reads it very nicely. Gets the assist onto Lala. What's going to go down here?
Brad's going to pick up Becca, and I feel like Haunted, should I say. Will be taken out soon after.
And Brad with ball in hand.
Rapage will pick up one in base. I feel pretty cool. Let's see what.
And they do decide to reset. I thought that maybe they would want to pull around to lemon side and get that barn sport trap going, but they play it safe and reset ball. AJ with that initial pick onto Yogi.
Safe than sorry, so I suppose
yeah, that's the philosophy. Mythix picks up 2, and he's going to pick up 4.
That
so let's
should be a play for the side of 50-50. Let's see what they can do.
Aiden John will pick up the kill on Barn. Can they force the spawn trap? This can be a 2.
I feel like they can get a 2-pointer.
Definitely. Brilliant plays from 50-50.
On the board first. They're going to take out Yogi. We'll be taking
and we must say Davin 50 off the streak, Davin unfortunately.
Will choke that streak. I feel like they're going to throw it top. They can carry on relaying this. Oh, Yaku with some shaky shots.
Oh, Prin with a beatdown! Mike freaking... Not Mike, what am I saying? Fred Mayweather, what the fuck?
Prin just went completely huge. Some huge plays coming from him. Getting that 1 point. That
Mike Tyson for those watching, I was going to say.
Prin is just one of those players that doesn't have to carry the most playing power with him, but he carries a lot of clutch plays. And he carries
intelligence as well.
Strategical plays, definitely.
We're going to see AJ going on to ward ball. Does he pick up the 1 kill? Unfortunately,
he'll be taken out. Good movement from Hachi with that drop shot.
And if you look, Hachi's actually on a 2 streak. Let's go on board with him, see what he's doing. Ooh, with the 3rd. Brilliant accuracy. Will he pick up the 4th? And he does.
Hachi will find the 4th. I feel like he can make a bit of a play here if he can.
50 off a Scarab as well. Gonna play his life, hopefully. Does get taken out by Yaku. And we see that Lala on a 2 streak does get taken out. Yogi's gonna hold down this lane with his NV7. He's really gotta go come up clutch. It does get taken out, unfortunately. And Cherry's on a flank. Can he pick up one? He does.
I will pick up one.
Oh, he will get taken out.
Lala with the answer back. I feel like that's a good way to. I feel like 50-50 getting 3 points off the bat's really gonna put them in a good good
and I think,
environment.
And I'm gonna assume Prin after getting that 1 point, he's like, guys, let's just hold off. Let's play a little bit more defensive. Make sure we keep the lead, nothing too risky, and keep playing how we're playing. And Davin on a 2 streak right now, almost double positive. Really looking for him to get that camo early, and he probably will.
I feel like if 50-50 can just play those cheeky 1-pointers, I feel like they can definitely bury this game very quickly.
If you see Lala actually on a 5 streak does get taken out, unfortunately, though, a bit of commentator's curse.
But I think this could be a bit of a play coming from the side of TcR. I think they can definitely push a 1-pointer. Like,
but if we look at the side of both 50-50 and TcR, both camo players, respectively Hachi and Mythics, having a really good start to this game. So it does seem like they could get their camo at a similar time. So it'll be interesting.
I feel like Hachi's already half off. I feel like that's great progress at the start of round 1, and so is Davin. So that's very equal. So you're gonna add, if they can get about the end of this game, that's 2 points or 1 point on the other side, unless something tragic.
Oh, and Yaku does pick up 1 on that 3 streak. Really looking to him to keep it going, and he probably will get his kinetic probably next half. Oh, great plays from AJ just to kill ball carrier, and they do miss the 1-pointer. I'm sure you and I have had many experiences where that's happened to your team.
Plenty of experience.
Not the most enjoyable time to be playing when that happens. I can tell you.
Oh, and Davin is definitely working hard this half of uplink. I feel like he's getting a lot of important kills.
And can Prin come up clutch with a 1-pointer again? Michael Jordan, guys, get it!
Pren is one of the best. Pren is hitting all his 1-pointers. I feel like that is a great feeling from the side of 50-50. They are definitely pulling a good lead over TcR Nemesis. I feel like if they can carry on with this progress, they are going to be in a great way in this.
And I think I'm regretting my 4-3 prediction. It looks like with a start like this, looks like 50-50 really can walk away with it. And I think it's really come down to, as I pointed out earlier, that throwback and scorch, the closer range maps, definitely going to favour the playstyle of 50-50, and TcR will probably struggle a bit more. So I think if 50-50 take it out this map, which they most probably will, and the next HP is a retaliation or a breakout, we could definitely be seeing a map 5.
I want to see him at 5 personally. I want to see him at 5. I feel like if we pull up the scoreboard here, I feel like Yogi definitely needs to pick it up. He is definitely one of the best players on TcR Nemesis at this current point in time. He's going to be switching to a K by this half. I feel like he's still only barely reaching 1/4 away from
Yaku did switch teams. It must be accidental, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it must be accidental. I don't think they'll in for that.
Yeah, 100%.
As you can see, Yaku switching teams actually resetted his reactive armor. If you actually go see that out.
No!
That is very devastating. That is.
But I hope it doesn't really affect them. But as I say that, Hachi will get a 2-pointer. Does get taken out by Pren.
Good answer back to TcR Nemesis.
But if we look at Pren, someone who's not usually up top in the slaying department on a 3 streak right now, really putting in his 10 cents.
Oh, he's just gonna try to run past Brad, and he'll be taken out soon after. So will Yaku follow. Davin trying to make a play. Davin's gonna pick up 1. Davin is definitely showing up in this map. I feel like if he can continue this.
Oh, he does get naded. And it looks like Brad does have his FTL to play with, so that could come in for a good FTL play.
Good Yogi can do. Yogi will be taken out.
See what's going on with Davin. 17 kills already. Him and Hachi, if you look at that, look over to Hachi on a 2 streak as well, also playing incredibly well. So both camo players really putting in their contributions.
I feel like if Yogi steps it up, TcR can definitely look to see to mount a comeback. But
as I say that, AJ on a 4 streak.
Let's see what Rapaj can do. I feel like if they give the ball to
AJ, falls a bit short. Prin almost in overdrive. That's also a big specialist.
That's also a very big specialist in uplink. That's definitely a lot closer than Lala. Lala's also around there, 3/4 away. I feel like that's also very. Lala will be taken out.
We see Cherry doesn't have TL, and he's got the ball in hand. Definitely potential 2-pointer.
Definitely be dangerous.
Oh, with the camo they did, you pop camo.
And now it's an
So
equal
that
game,
could
just like I said.
definitely come back to bite them because they are only level now,
they
and
pop
Davin is
camo for
with.
that.
Yes, they did. So
I
although
don't know if I
they did
agree with
get
that early camo use.
but
I
yeah, like
don't
I
think
said,
agree
the
with that early
2-pointer,
camo use.
that could definitely be a bit too early to use that, especially as Davin is edging on to his camo. But 4 down for the
Oh,
side
they're
of
gonna throw
50-50.
it. I think
What's
that
gonna
was a
happen here?
missed throw from the side of TcR. I think they threw it over.
Oh, Brad, a bit of clumsy throwing there really could affect them now. Gives 50-50 time to spawn up. I've got a feeling he's gonna miss this throw. Oh, but a bit of juking. He does miss the throw.
Wolf for short, a bit short.
Oh, but
you
Hachi
can
with the
see
streak.
Hachi is going off, and I think that's a
Oh, but that is a
two-pointer. That is a
2-pointer,
two-pointer.
wow. And that will get Lala ever so close to his overdrive, and he could even overlap his streaks.
As we just saw, 50-50 throw away that 4-0 lead, as now it's 6-4 to the side of TcR. I feel like, and I don't know how 50-50 can. I feel like Davin has definitely slowed down in this game.
But if we look at Hachi on an 11 streak, how did we not see that? He's on an 11 streak going off right
Hachi's
now.
going complete off. Let's just stay.
Can he get his camera now? He can't get his camera
Hachi
again,
is-
not enough time. Hachi on a 13
Hachi is-
streak!
It's almost halfway to the second camera. Well,
14 streak, can he drop a nuke? I've got a feeling he's gonna get to 17 streak. I bet that's my limit for the man. But a bit of commentator's curse, unfortunately he doesn't die though.
14 streak for Hachi currently. Hachi
Oh,
is
nice drop though.
So let's see, it's only a 2-point deficit on the side of 50-50. So
Look how
they
close
can
Davin
definitely
is
look
to his
Davin can definitely make a
hack
clutch
kills.
camera play. I feel like Davin can definitely is going to be your player to watch at the moment. I feel like there's just
And playing Davin is
yes,
overdrive
yeah.
as well, so that's something to look to
I think
use.
I think if they can play that field side and get control of field, and then maybe look to make a play. But I feel like as I say that 3 down on the side of 50-50.
And Lala has
Definitely
his
got a
overdrive as well, so a bit of an advantage for 50-50 as they have camo as well to work with. But Lala could definitely use his OD here, unfortunately going to get stopped in his trap.
Davin
A bombardment coming in though.
Davin's got camo, this can definitely be a big play.
And he's going to be overdriving. What a brilliant play! He knows they're only going to spawn up now. Can he knock him?
Oh, that
No!
is unlucky. If potentially if he knocked that guy out, that's a 2-point on the side of 50-50.
Even
But
if the
now,
1
as
point
you
is
can
enough
see-
with the fact that they've got a camo to use, and
Yeah,
that
exactly,
really
so
puts them on the
can
back foot.
ultimately put them 7-6. So let's see. Comes down to Davin, he'll be taken
Very
out.
dangerous
Davin
stuff.
is important. If TcR can get a 1, they
Oh, but
definitely
overdrive use coming in
Yeah.
from Lala, and that's that. But we still can see
should.
a game on our hands. There's a camo to use. Can he kill him off the respawn? Most likely will. Come on, Davin, you got this. Easy kill. Jump stop clean.
I feel like time is the limit for the
Now
side
he has to
50-50.
go
I
in.
feel
All
like.
of his teammates have to leave
He has
him.
to camo
He has
right
to
now.
camo, and he has to do this now. Can he get a? We could have a
Potentially
game on
this
our
could
hands.
happen. I think with 5 seconds in hand, it's safe to say that TcR will be taken.
Oh, and that's very unfortunate. That it worked
I
out
feel
like that.
I feel like we're going to a map 4 that 50-50 have to win. I feel like the players to watch out for once again for 50-50 is going to be Mythics, and I feel like I wanted to see Rapage. Rapage had a bit of an off map, not what we used to seeing after
And if you
the
see,
series. But
yeah, if we look at Hachi, he's got 37 kills and he's got 2 carries, putting in the OBJ work. But also
Definitely
Davin on the
doing
other
the same
side, 24 kills, also good, and 2 carries for the OBJ work as well. So they really were outstanding that series. But unfortunately AJ, although he didn't play too bad, took a step back from his previous 2 maps, and he's gonna have to reclaim that if they want any chance of winning this. Is it a throwback hard point? If it's a throwback hard point, I'm gonna favor 50-50 in regard to the short map. We'll have to see what it is though.
definitely.
Just gonna go on my phone quickly and check how the comments are looking. Guys, let us know your predictions for this next HP. What are the scores gonna be?
Definitely go see those predictions for.
Retaliation or hard points? Definitely. I'll definitely gonna favor the side of TcR in this map. Due to the long range, but as we even favored 50-50 in the uplink, and we saw that TcR took it, anything really can happen. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen in this HP. I think, but I do think that 50-50 really know that they can take this map, and that they come close. They came close in both respawns, like they were inches of winning. So they know that they're going to really fight for it. So they're definitely not going to go down without a fight.
I feel like hard points definitely does favour the side of TcR. I feel like in slave power, I feel like TcR definitely do have the dominant hand, but I feel like this map in particular is gonna obviously favour TcR. I feel like Yogi with the NV4, if he does decide to use an NV4, which he should, I often see him with an NV4 on this map. And then let's go into the side of 50-50. Who's pulling out the NV4?
I think we have to start off with, so we've got to start off with.
And you've basically got two K-bar users, two NV4 users.
We gotta start on with Hachi going on. I believe it was a 14 streak before dying in that game. Definitely gotta go on with him.
Not the K-bar.
If he can do that this game, he will earn his camo fairly quickly, and he does pick up that initial kill with the nade. Hachi just gonna contest at the moment, play his life. This is brilliant plays for everyone watching you. If you don't know what I'm going through Hachi's mind here, Hachi's just going to contest, wait for his teammates to spawn up, and then he can push up. And at this moment, he's playing his life brilliantly. And he bought about 30 seconds there. But 50-50 will take the lead. And we look at Davin on a 4th streak right now.
On a 4th streak right now. Definitely a big plays coming from him. And
I think he saw that nade, and he's, ooh, that was taken out. But we do have AJ Cullinan in the hard points, just playing his life. Unfortunately, getting taken out. And we will look at a rotation.
4-1 to start the game on a 2 streak currently. I feel like he's definitely leading.
And it looks like Davin is first on rotation, but he's going to be met with 3 TcR players. Just going to camp the barrage corner.
Does get him.
But he does pick him up!
Davin is just straight beaming people currently. As he's one Platt. I don't think he saw him.
Yaku, I don't think you should challenge us here. If I'm Yaku, I just play my life bedroom, make sure that the other team don't get in, and that's exactly what he does. Unfortunately, get taken out. And we see Cherry on a 2 streak, so he's really picked it up this game. Hopefully, the line doesn't get the better of him. And he's got that blue dot as well. Interesting to see. And he's not even using an E-Rad, so this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for those 14-15 viewers who are watching, I believe.
I don't think you would necessarily see too much E-Rad use on the map like
this. Oh yeah, that's definitely something to consider as well. Forgot about that. And Brad is the only one on a decent streak at the moment. On a 3 streak. And he killed this other guy in the...
does pick up one.
Oh, brilliant movement. Unfortunately gets caught out. But we do see Mythic's gonna head on that rotation about, I would say, 3/8 of his camo. Gets another kill. He's already got his scarab.
Davin is also, Davin's definitely turned up. As I think 50-50 pushed the market spawns, which is absolutely huge. If they can get a few kills, yeah, they're gonna spawn the side of TcR out bridge by pretty cool orange bus if they do get those kills by market, and they do pick up that market spawn. But I feel like TcR are winning most of their gun engagements. As I said, that Cherry does fall.
And Dekka's just going to contest. And I think really, if you look at the gunfights, and I think like we already said, this, with Kilala picking up 2, this long range map really favours the playstyle of TcR. And will Lala pick up the 3rd? He does not pick up the 3rd. Pren getting the kill. And he will get the scrap. So with the scrap coming in, it will probably be like a 23-point lead to TcR. That's assuming Pren doesn't decide to give up the time, which he could potentially do. And one of the interesting thing on Pren's side, he's a big nade guy, so you'll find that he's not always going to run the necessary perks, and you see he doesn't even use Dead Silence, but he does have his 2 nades, so good utility from Pren's side on a 2 streak right now, really putting in the kills that really need to be had by I feel like
this was definitely a very good rotation on the side of 50-50, as Pren does lose that gunfight. 2 do fall down on the side of 50-50.
They're going to approach Yaku, so he's probably going to die. Oh no, he's going to play his life. He's not going to get the time.
Oh,
we see Davin with 2. If Davin plays his life, if Davin gets 1 more kill, this is pretty much a guaranteed break. He's going to stall this last guy in the back. Shoulder peeking him, teasing him, that player in the back. But they do get the break. Pren won't pick him up. Will AJ be able to pick him up?
Hachi is going huge at the back there as he then picked up another 4 streak.
13 viewers, hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Thanks for the support. And yeah, we looked at this game, really isn't that one-sided. Not even a 30-point lead. This next hill is pretty hard to hold. I mean, with the flanks coming in on both curves and people shooting each other in the back, you can't really get a good hold in this. So this will probably be a lot of contested time.
This hill definitely reminds me of the way more contested train hill from Fringe and Black Ops 3. I feel like just the flanks and all just reminds me of it. As Down does pick up one. As he'll be taken out by Yogi on the head ledge. Hachi is 14 and 7, spawning up. See what he can do off the
And then we see Yogi on a 2 streak in the hill as well, so he's going to be picking up time as well as doing a bit of slaying. We'll turn on whoever that was, Pren. Sorry if you're watching this after the game, Pren, but I don't know where those shots went. But we see Hachi on a 2 streak more than double positive. So this is really big from him, double positive as he gets taken out. And Lala gonna pick up the scrap. So
shaky shots coming from Pren there.
If 50-50 don't take control of this next hill, and TcR manage a good break, then it really could be looking grim for them. But what I want to see out of this hill, I want to see 50-50.
Oh, what a good kill from Davin. Davin is definitely a
big kill from Pren as well. I want to see 50-50 get to about 110 points here, around there, and to make sure that TcR don't get too many points. They can keep it within distance. And as I say, that Yaki with a kill.
120 points, I feel like that then we've got a game on our hands.
And if you see Davin using a scarab, he's on a 4 streak at the moment. Getting close to that camo and 1 kill off another scarab. So this is going to be huge.
One person is contesting.
And he does get taken out by Davin.
175 off the Trinity. A Trinity on this map is probably the most useful streak. He must also work towards that bombardment, but I definitely think they must keep that Trinity, try and get that Trinity.
And Pren going weak. Pren also on a 2 streak. If you see, usually like I said earlier,
all the scrap time, and potentially we're gonna see another lead change coming up right now, and I feel like the game is definitely.
Yeah, I think Davin does peek him. Oh, but he does get taken out slightly, a bit short. But who's gonna win this rotation?
I don't think
that's gonna be Cherry in the rotation.
I think with these two particular teams, not much uses of the Trinity, not much people reaching that point besides I think Hachi and the uplink. But I feel like the next HP at Grave is definitely going to be the Muddy Hill, and as I say that, Davin picks up 3.
I wish I would have caught that on stream. Sorry Davin if you're watching this, but he does have his camo to break.
That's huge for Davin, pushing up market. I think the 2 people from 50-50 should start pushing up market. They should be pushing that spawn for next, as Yaku does get 1 kill.
Oh, doesn't he? But I think what's really dawning on the minds of 50-50 25 seconds spawning out. Let's get the rotation for next, because this next hard point, if you have a good setup, then you really can hold it down.
Davin does get taken out on rotation. Definitely the player that needs to stay up. I think Davin needs to use invest camo into this.
Definitely, I agree with you.
I feel like they can't lose this at least 40 point deficit. They can't go down that much. The lead is in favor of TcR, 164.
If 50-50 can even just contest this next hill and keep it within distance, then it could really be a close game. But if they let TcR get a full hold, then it's going to be looking grim for them.
Davin trigger discipline. Okay, he picks up one.
Okay, doesn't get the chance to use the camera, unfortunately. Pren is in relatively close
Lala's the last one in hill. They must flood this hill. Potentially we're going to see a break from 50.
AJ, please, come on, AJ, you got to do this for your team.
From Rapage, and Rapage just got that. Now we do see 50-50 with control of the hill, and TcR.
And this is massive, because if they hold this entire hill, then there'll be 1 point off TcR. So it'll be pretty much a tied game. And then Davin, can you look, if you see, brilliant plays from Davin, noticing that they've only 20 seconds left, getting that rotation.
I feel like
AJ with the kill! Brilliant plays from AJ.
This is huge. This is huge.
I
didn't think focusing on that kill there didn't. But that's unlucky. They are spawning down market. I feel like it comes down to, I think.
But Davin, you know, at this point the game is so close that you got a camo. You really got to make it happen for your team. And what's he gonna do here? He's gonna somehow manage. Is he gonna come on, Davin? You got to do this. You got to break this. You got to break the hill. You have to break this hill. Come on. You've got to. This could really. Yes, he is. He does get the kill though. Okay, I'll leave it up to you. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. But I mean, I think they may have camoed. Davin, ooh, not enough ammo to take him
Davin
off.
should have invested camo there. I don't think he should have left it to that corridor hardpoint. I feel like that's a very contested hardpoint.
I think maybe if TcR can get about 20 seconds here and contest the corridor hardpoint, he can use that camo to break the street hardpoint. And this is massive. This is a massive break. You look at AJ picking up that kill.
If they can get the scrap, that is absolutely huge.
But a 40. And this is a massive 10 seconds for TcR, because that will put them within 30 seconds of taking this game out.
Definitely, and I feel like TcR now.
And look at Lala on a 6 streak. Also another TcR.
25 seconds away from closing this map out, and I feel like 50-50 do have early control of this next hard point. Definitely hard to hold, but I feel like pre-firing that isn't the best decision
Is he
coming
gonna
from
get this?
Pren, but
Davin's gonna have
he'll
to
be
pretty
taken
much
out.
go huge, yeah.
Yaku,
Davin, you gotta
Yaku
pick
will
up
be
one,
taken
yeah.
out as well.
Unfortunately, doesn't get anybody. That's really gonna hurt them. But AJ managed to stay alive on plat.
Camera has to be used now. He's
Yeah, it's
left it up to this point.
It does.
Now it has to be used now.
Ooh,
Will be
those get
taken
taken
out.
out. This is
I
really
feel like
looking
TcR likely
ugly.
gonna close
And
it
if you
out
look on,
after
if
this
you look on the
HP.
side of TcR, all on streak, so the slang really going in their favor. Where's the camera coming in from Mythics?
5 seconds away.
Okay, so it is popped. The smoke's coming in from Pren.
Oh, he needs to find that kill.
Okay, a bit of two team kills that could potentially hurt
This could
them.
potentially be a big comeback. But yeah, TcR 5 seconds away from closing this map out.
He's gonna go massive, he's gonna go massive. Kinetic is
He's got
popped.
reactive, he's got reactive.
But it's contested for enough time! It's contested for enough time!
I think
And brilliant
it's
kill from...
contested for enough time.
Yes it is!
But I think
Oh,
TcR on the
249!
rotation.
Who's gonna do that?
I think TcR on the rotation.
Oh, and that's gonna close it out.
That's
250 to
GG's.
swear it. So
Still
thank you
good
to...
prediction. I'm pretty sure someone in the comments did predict the 3-1 victory to TcR.
Yes, it was Dalray, so shout out to you.
Good prediction to Dalray. Yeah, like
Okay, so
definitely
thank you.
TcR dominated the respawn game modes. I feel like
Yeah.
50-50 did manage to close out first HP. I feel like we could have had a map 5 underway, definitely.
So thank you guys for joining us. This has been 50-50 versus TcR playoff match in the DGL Premier Division. Join us back for future streams, which will be in the not too distant future. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us.